gonna do all signs. In this one, we'll get a glimpse into your next chapter in life. Next phase, next chapter. Do remember these are general readings, so I can't look into each and every one of you. So you're gonna have to wait and see if it happens for you or not, okay? When the next chapter of your life starts. Gonna wait for some people to come in. Mohi, hi. Raja, hi. Sun Moon, what's up? What you do? Are you new here? First time? Oh, Raja, I remember you saying that you don't get notifications. Trying to speak while there's smoke in my mouth. I'm glad you made it. Jay, what's up? Jordo. Florida. I finally got a live notification. Really? I guess YouTube is moody, you know? Sometimes they give me notifications, or they give the viewers, the subscribers notifications. Sometimes they don't. Ace, what's up, Ace? Good day to you, Tari. Shall we start? Let's get started. The order is the same as always, so you don't have to say Leah. The order is the same so that I can, put the timestamps the same. It's easier for me so that I know which timestamps is which and which and which. If you guys did the timestamps, I will mix it, no problem. But at the end of the day, I have to put the stamps, right? Kevin, I'm gonna block you for that. Have the day you deserve, bitch. Purple? Where's the purple? Oh, the nails. Yeah, I need to redo them. I was like, where's the purple? I forgot. All right, let's start. $440 for Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see your next chapter. Let's get a glimpse into your next chapter. Ophiuchus. Let's get a glimpse. Okay, I see that you will have decisions to make in regard to friendships. Okay, you could be getting rid of bitches. You could be like, hey, by the way, you know, you're toxic. Okay, bye. Never talk to me again. Yeah, I see you filtering. It doesn't have to be just friends. It could be people that are stepping over the boundaries. It's like, you know what? I don't know why I'm allowing you to cross the line like that. You can't do that anymore. Setting some serious boundaries, and I see you prioritizing yourself. Like you will be in the energy of, I am shamelessly going to prioritize myself, especially if you are someone that is prone to people please. You know, if a friend calls you, you're like, oh, okay, yes, I'll do what you want. In your next chapter, me, all about me. There is a refocus that's going to happen. So you're going to look at the company that you keep, and you're going to think, is this connection serving me in any way? Is it making me a better person? Do I even have fun hanging out with you? No, you're out. Yeah, okay, I have fun with you. Okay, you can stay. What about you? What's your purpose in my life? I don't like it. Okay, go away. So prioritizing yourself will be the theme of your next chapter. Like we have the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So this actually will serve you. This is not something that you do where it actually backfires, you know, because sometimes people will push certain people that are good for them, right? So you're not in the energy of sabotaging good connections. You're going to get rid of the ones that do not serve you in any way. So these disconnections that you will decide to not deal with them, it's actually going to be better for you. 10 of Pentacles. It's almost like this is saying that you do in fact have people that are wasting your time, taking energy, taking time, and it's wasted. You're not going to allow that anymore. And even if you are already doing that in small doses, your next chapter is like shamelessly. It's like, oh, you're not doing anything in my life. There's no good purpose here. Okay, bye. Or you could ghost or ignore people or whatever that you're going to do here. But there's a lot of self-focus and self-prioritizing without regret, without shame. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your feelings? All right, well, you'll get over it. All the best. Bye-bye. You know? You'll have that energy. No regrets. And it will actually benefit you. Okay? It will benefit you, which is emphasis on benefit you. You will have your life in order. That's a good start. Okay. Hi, Eve. Tyrone, hi. Lalzirki. Sarab, hi. Give me a puff. Don't smoke. Smoking is bad for you. I'm addicted to it, unfortunately. It's my guilty pleasure. All right, let's see who's next. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's get a glimpse into your next chapter. Let's see what's going to happen in your next chapter. That was quick. Okay. The Justice came out upright, did a little bit of a reverse, and then corrected itself. Okay. Eve, thank you for the super chat. So, okay, Saggy. You know, Sagittarius, the protection on your ass is top tier. I just want to say that. In your next chapter, I'm literally getting a visualization of someone tripping, but they don't fall. You know when people are about to fall and they save themselves from falling? You know when someone's like, and then somehow they still land on their feet like a cat? That's you in your next chapter. I do see a lot of third energies, meaning that you have people in your life that could be focused on you. Some of them are just wanting to rub elbows with you. Some of them actually are secretly haters. But you're protected, you're fine. Even the ones that, even if there is someone that puts their leg in front of your leg so that you trip and fall, as you are like bracing yourself for that fall, you catch your other leg and you stand straight. You're not gonna fall. So I do see a lot of people here, a lot of energies, but you're good, it's fine. You're taken care of. I also see romantic encounter here. That's not gonna last. It's going to be one of those connections where you think, oh my God, this has potential, this has a future, and then a couple of weeks pass, or maybe even a couple of months pass, and you're like, I don't know what I saw in that person to begin with. So you're gonna have those rose-colored glasses for a bit, and then you're gonna take them off. Like, okay. So it's almost like you will fall into Delulu, almost, and then you're like, hey, hang on. This is actually not the truth, or this is actually not the real depiction of the reality. This feels like delusional, and then you will take yourself out of this Delulu. So it will be a romantic encounter. You will have your hopes up a little bit, but then you'll realize, hang on, let me look at this without any wishful thinking. Yeah, they're not all that. Okay, I'm pulling out. So romantic encounter, people trying to trip you, but you're gonna land on your feet. You're not gonna fall. And the protection on you, honestly, like I feel like you are the type of person, I mean, at least in this chapter, where you miss something falling, like you miss it by a second. You know, when you see those videos where people are walking and then as they are walking away from a place that they stood in, something falls. If they didn't move, it would fall on their head. You know, the protection on you, you will be guided to be moving away from situations where it can actually hurt you. So I see a little bit of a roller coaster, but you're taken care of. Okay? I see a lot of energies. You have actually a lot of energies. Energies that are going to try to pull you here and pull you there. But without your knowledge, without you actually being fully aware of what's happening, the protection on you is going to prevent any damage from happening to you. You have top tier protection. You know? I see Jupiter here as well. So you could be expanding in whatever that you're doing. There could be growth, expansion. Despite people or haters trying to pull you down, you will actually continue to progress without any delay. It's looking good for you. Haters will be trying, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine, baby. Alrighty. Personal readings are done on Sundays. Yes, we're doing all signs. All right, let's see who's next. Leo. Yes, baby. Leo, let's see your next chapter. Are you gonna let us do the Leo reading or what? Hang on, she wants some pets. She wants some petting. She wants some loving. Okay, let me change the time because I got a lot of crybabies. It's like, it's not really time. All right, Leo, let's see. Let's get a glimpse into your next chapter, Leo. Let's get a glimpse. Ooh, someone is going to get exposed, and this is someone close to you. You could actually consider this person your friend. This friend of yours has an agenda, and they're going to be exposed. The friendship will either die, or if this is not a friend, let's say this is like a colleague that you feel very close to, you know, every time you go to work, you look forward to going to work because you're having fun with that person. So this is someone that you feel very relaxed with, right? But then you will find out that they have an agenda of some kind. This agenda is against you. It's not for you, you know, it's not serving you in any way. So someone here is about to get exposed. You know, they will be shown, they will be exposed under the light. They could trip on something. You know, they could say something and you're like, wait, what do you mean by that? And you will see them kind of like get nervous because they said something that they're not supposed to. You know, I want to say, in a way, this friend of yours or this colleague or whoever that you feel close to, they actually want to be you. The reason why this person is so close to you is because they want to be you. They want to, it's almost like this person is addicted to being so close because your energy is what they are after. Even if they are not consciously aware of that, sometimes people are not aware that they like someone so much because of their energy. You know, most of the time people don't think about these things, right? But they're kind of low-key, Leo, obsessed with you. They're addicted to your energy. It's almost like they feed off it, like a fucking leech. Their agenda will be exposed in your next chapter, even if you have been with this person for years. Even if you have this friendship for years. I don't care if it's like 10 years, 20 years, or if it's 5 years, or if it's 5 months. Because I see the energy between the two of you is very close. You know the closeness that twins experience? You know the closeness that besties experience? It's kind of like that. You know, my bestie, and then you find out that your bestie is actually a frenemy. That is the type of connection I'm talking about. Once they get exposed, this person will no longer be in your life. I feel like you will avoid each other, or if you can't avoid each other because it's work, let's say, it will be awkward between the two of you. But the good news here is that their agenda will be exposed, and you will know where you actually stand with this person. You will have the clarity about their intentions with you. Whatever this agenda is, I don't see it as anything good because it's showing up as the Eight of Swords. If this person was able to trade places with you, they would do it. You know? If someone went to them and said, hey, you want to look like Leo? I can do surgeries and I'm going to make you look like Leo and you can take over their life. They'll be like, okay, sign me up. Like, honestly, I feel like they would wear your skin if they could. Which is a fucking weirdo, in my opinion. Okay. You saw her paws? She always leaves her paw on me. Where she is like off camera and you see the little paw on me. Hi. Personal readings are done on Sundays alone. Yeah, she is a purr. And that's not even turbo mode. Turbo mode is Give us a turbo mode. Will ya? It was turbo. Just gonna wait for her to finish the purring session, and then we're gonna move to Aries. She just bumped her head on the mic. Did you guys hear it? Are you done? Are you done? Let me be. Come on. What? It's just neighbors on the street parking their car. It's fine. She's so territorial, you guys. If someone makes noise, she's like, who that bitch? Who that bitch that dares to come near my territory? Your nose is wet though. All right. Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see your next chapter, Aries. Let's get a glimpse into your next chapter. We literally have the world, which can also mean new chapter. Okay? Oh, you're gonna be at a crossroads. Wow, change is inevitable for you. This is not like a small change. This is not like, ooh, I'm gonna wear blue today instead of black. No, this is life-changing change, you know? This could be relocation, changing your job, changing something like in a big way. You know what I mean? This is not small change. Wow. Whatever you're going after, I want to say well done, because it takes courage. I mean, you are a fire sign and you are also a cardinal sign. So I'm not surprised to see this, Aries, meaning that this energy is speaking about taking action that will lead to massive change. But this massive change is something that you are courageous enough to make, and it will actually bring results. Because we have the star. Whatever this is, it's going to make you stand out more. Now, this doesn't have to be fame. It will be more aligned with what you are ambitious about. This is aligned with your goals, aligned with your purpose. You are literally listening, or will be listening, because we are in the future. You are going to listen to your intuition. Like, there will be a voice that tells you now, and you will take action now. Do you understand? You know, you will feel intuitively, okay, this is the moment. This feels right. You will feel it in your gut. Even if you're not intuitive, right? Like, we all use our intuition to some extent. Even if you're not spiritual. So, this is looking good. Because the change that is showing me, it's going to lead towards the star. So wherever you are right now is coming to an end. Whatever that is, the chapter that you are currently in, it's coming to an end. It's like, it's about to finish, you know, whatever you're up to right now. It's about to finish. You're about to take a turn. For the better. Which is important to mention. So this feels like a level up. It's a level up. And let me tell you, you're going to be busy in this new chapter. You will be busy. Good busy. Okay? Not confusing busy, good busy. A lot of motivation, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of courage. And you know, like sometimes if you are someone that is comfortable with change, you know, when it's good, it will give you this fuel. It's like, we are in new territory. We have a lot to do. It's time for us to take action. You know, there's a lot of energy here. Your movement is going to fuel your purpose, is what I just got, which is interesting. Your movement is going to fuel your purpose. The way I understand this is that your action towards this change, or taking action in regard to this change, is going to bring you closer to what you are supposed to do. Okay. Looking good for Aries. Karachi, hi. Zoe, personal readings are done on Sunday. Sundays alone, you guys, for 1 hour. So catch me in this Sunday live stream. We finished ether, fire. We're going to do earth next. Ruhi, hi. Leo was before Aries and we just finished Aries, so go back a little bit. Hi, Faith. All right, let's see. Oh, hang on. Interesting. 3113, Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's look at your new chapter. Next chapter. I mean, next chapter is new, right? Let's look at your next chapter. Let's get a glimpse into your next chapter, Virgo. Ooh. Okay. We have the moon. It's as if like this is saying, don't say too much. Don't say too much. It's going to be good, but don't reveal too much. We want it to be a surprise. Then why the fuck did you show up and on the table, huh? If you don't want to say too much, bring another energy I can talk about, the fuck. You do have a surprise here. You know, I feel like the surprise element, we're not going to delve into it too much. I mean, we are getting a glimpse anyway, but the surprise element is going to be shocking. You know, for example, okay? For example, let's say you buy a ticket to the lottery, you know, and you spend like, I don't know, $1 or whatever, one currency in your country. Like a little, you know, like it's nothing. It's a change for you. You have no expectations. And you're like, if I win anything, it's probably going to be $5. And then you win 500 or 5,000 or 5 million, I don't know, or 50,000, you know, like it's going to be a surprise. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to win the lottery, but we do have the Wheel of Fortune. And there's an element of surprise. So will you win the lottery? Who knows? But it could be something else. It could be, I don't know, like you invest in something thinking that it's not going to give you much return, only to find out that the return is way beyond your expectations. Because your investment in this is actually very little. It's very little. You are not very invested in this. This can also apply to connections. You know, for example, when you meet someone and you're like, yeah, they're okay. But then as you get to know them, they actually surprise you with how intelligent they are, with how emotionally mature they are, with how, I don't know, rich they are, if that's, you know, something that you look at. You know, they will surprise you. So this can also apply to connections if that's what you're going to experience in your next chapter. It's not giving me much detail about what it is, but I see the surprise and I see this is beyond what you expect. It's looking good. This is a good thing. This is not like a bad surprise. This is not like you getting fired or something like that. You know, this is a good surprise. You know, I'm getting, you would have never imagined that this will be worth your time. And then you realize at some point in your next chapter that your life will revolve around it. So imagine that you think nothing of something and then your next chapter is all about it. Because you realize how important it is or it will be in your life. That is the energy here. So, exciting surprise coming your way, Virgo. I want to say be ready. I don't know why. Be ready or be prepared. Look good. Okay. No, Pisces is not done yet. I have Pisces reading after the live stream, which is ready to be uploaded. Nourish, thank you. That's so nice to say. And I will indeed. I'm not an astrologer. I know a bit about astrology, but I'm not an astrologer. Tarot and astrology are not necessarily the same thing. There are some tarot readers that will mix astrology with tarot, where they talk about the planets and how it will affect you astrologically. But not all tarot is astrology. Okay? When I talk about the signs, I'm connecting to collectives, kind of like dividing the collectives into groups. Has nothing to do with the placements of your planets. All right, let's see who's next. Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see your next chapter. Let's get a glimpse into your next chapter, Taurus. Ay, ay, ay. This is talking about a marriage ending. So this is for the Taurus that is in a marriage, that is married. I see that marriage ending. And you know what? The divorce is not going to be easy. The divorce is going to be full of arguments. You could involve court systems in settling whatever the agreements between you and them, settling whatever that you have together, if it's assets, property, and whatever else. This is divorce vibe. We literally have marriage ending, like marriage, death. You see how this person, I laugh because this image is funny, okay? Not that your divorce will be fun. You see how this person is like, I have nothing left in my pockets. The settlement, this divorce settlement, is not going to be in your favor. The person that you're going to divorce is gonna take everything. You're not gonna be left with much. We also have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is not someone that will do well. Five of Pentacles is literally someone on the streets. I'm sorry to deliver this message for you, Taurus, but your next chapter is not looking good. It seems like your next chapter is about settling this divorce and then struggling after the divorce because the settlement will not be in your favor. Now, you will have the opportunity to, of course, like you will have the opportunity to like build again, but whatever you have with this person, it's going to be over and it's going to be a struggle. It's not going to be in your favor because the settlement is not going to be in your favor. But, you know, let's focus on you building again. That's the positive side of it. I see drama here, Taurus. I'm not going to kid you. I see drama, and the drama is not even going to result in the situation playing in your favor. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Maz, hi. Born, hi. Christina, hi. Personal readings done on Sundays. I'm glad you like it, Born. All right, let's see who's next. Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, Capricorn, your next chapter. Let's get a glimpse into your next chapter. Capricorn. I see you isolating in your next chapter because you will have too much drama you don't want to deal with. You know, this phase in your life seems like where you don't trust people around you, you know? It's like you sense something off about them. So the people that will come your way or that are already in your life, you will sense that there is something off about them. And you're like, I know how they act around me, but you know, there is something about them, I don't trust them. So instead of frying your brain, trying to figure out if you are surrounded by loyal people, I see you just isolating. I see you just like, okay, I don't want to deal with it. Like, I'm just gonna mind my business. Whatever your intentions are with me, I don't care. Something off about you, but I'm not about to investigate and discover what you are up to. I'm just gonna push you away. So I feel like there are people around you, and it's not one person. It's not one person. There are people around you. You might go through a phase where you don't have the clarity. You don't really see things for what they are. And so this confusion is going to kind of like create anxiety. And you're like, I don't even know why I'm worried. You know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna pull away from everybody. You could disappear for a while. I don't wanna find out. I'm just gonna pull away because I don't know what's going on there, but I don't trust it. I'm not sure if you're trustworthy or not. So I'm just gonna pull away. I'm gonna keep to myself. I'm gonna isolate. I'm just gonna do my thing. You know, when horses have these things to keep them focused, I feel like you're gonna have, figuratively speaking, things like this that keep you focused on what you know and what you do best. And when it comes to people, you're gonna stay away from people. I don't know what your intentions are, and I'm not about to investigate. I'm just gonna do my thing. I'll come back when I feel like it, but right now, I don't know who to trust. Now, in this isolation, it doesn't mean that you will be alone, but I feel like you will have a lot of times where you tell people, I'm not available tonight, I'm busy. But you're not busy, you're just home and you're just relaxing or sleeping or watching TV, you know? Like, it's not like you telling people to fuck off. It's just, you want to stay away from whatever that is going on when it comes to your social life. Because it feels like in this chapter, you will not have the discernment or the clarity to make like definite decisions when it comes to the people that surround you. These are new people, these are people you already know. New or old or current, it's all the same. So you're gonna take some time off from your social life. For some time. Until you are ready, or until there is more clarity for you, or until you have enough energy to entertain drama, or to even, you know, see if you want to deal with someone or if it's going to be worth your time. Do you understand? You're going hermit mode, as they say. Hermit mode in your next chapter. Okay? Alrighty. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You could definitely carry me? Probably can, yeah. Tunnel vision. That exactly, yes. Tunnel vision. I need to redo my nails, but thank you. Probably do them tonight. All right, so we finished ether, fire, earth. We're gonna do air next. Air signs, are you ready to be red to filth? I'm joking. Whatever comes out, right? You can trust that I will not sugarcoat it. Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see your next chapter, Aquarius. Let's get a glimpse into your next chapter. I see you in a position of power, so that could be interpreted in different ways. Whether you will get a promotion or whether you will start a business where you feel like you can do whatever the fuck you want with it. But I see you, like, it feels like you will have more responsibilities, but that these responsibilities are not going to be a burden. These responsibilities are going to make you feel you have the freedom to do more of what you want. I see you meeting someone that is interesting, or you will meet someone that will share that path with you. Meaning, this could be a business partner, it doesn't have to be love, or it can be love, where you meet someone that has the same mindset, the same vision, or similar at least, and you both will team up. I feel like you will both hype each other up as well. So a power position and a partner. I want to say a partner in crime. So you could be up to something that I mean, I don't want to say that you're going to do something illegal, but you could do something that gives you the freedom. Within that freedom, you will have to make decisions. Is it like a good decision, bad decision? I don't know. There is room for that. There is like room for interpretation. Is it like something legal, something illegal? But you're going to be very happy because this will empower you. This will make you feel like you have control over your life. Like sometimes when people do a job and they know that within this job there is no progression, there is no level up. What you are doing will be the same until you decide it's time for more. Some people are content staying the same, that's their life. But especially if you are someone that is ambitious, you're gonna want more, right? And I feel like that's your next chapter. It's branching out onto a path that gives you more freedom, that makes you feel like you are in control, that you are in power, in a position where you are making decisions that you are in control of, which is power, right? It could be like starting a new business. This is someone that is very independent. And you're gonna thrive in that energy. Some people can handle independence, some people can't. Some people love to be told what to do, right? It's like, I have a boss, the boss tells me what to do, and I'm content like that. I don't have to worry about doing something right or wrong. I will do as I'm told. You are not like that. You are someone that thrives with more freedom. Like, you like to be in control, you like to be independent. And that's what you're getting in your next chapter. Okay? And I see you partnering up with someone, whether this is a business partner or a romantic partner that will share your vision. This chapter of yours is actually guided, meaning that your spirit guides are encouraging you to start. And once you start, you will know why that you should have started. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes we wait until we do something and like, I should have done it sooner. So this guidance that you will receive from your spirit guides to start, you're going to listen to it. You're going to listen to it. And you will be glad that you listened to it. Okay. Personal readings are done on Sundays. Keep that in mind. Hey Rachel, SDB, hi. All right, let's see who's next. Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's look into your next chapter. Let's get a glimpse into your next chapter. Ooh, okay. Okay, interesting. You're going to transition in your next chapter without even realizing that you are in a new chapter. It's interesting. You know, sometimes when you are like at a point in your life and then something changes and you're like, okay, this is a new chapter, this is like a new phase, you actually feel and see the change. This doesn't feel like you will notice. Huh. It's almost like you are busy not noticing, if that makes sense. Interesting, because your next chapter is also part, like it's not like something so different than your current chapter that you will notice it. It's part of this, whatever that you're currently doing. So it's part of this, like this transition is not so different than what you are already doing, but there is something behind the scene that is happening that you're not noticing because you think same old, you know, day in and day out, it's the same, but it's not the same. This could be like in regard to people around you. Because I do see people here, and I see someone specifically that is watching you. So in your next chapter, you will attract someone's attention that will probably be important in the chapter that is next. So, I mean, depends on what you do in this next chapter, right? So you will not notice a difference in your next chapter. It's an interesting way to put it because, you know, I feel like you're not going to notice it. I feel like you are busy with something. Let's say, for example, let's say you are focused on your job, you are grinding, hustling, and you're focused on that. And there's someone out there, and I feel like it's more than one person, but there's a specific person here that is watching you. And that person is watching you, paying attention to you in this next chapter. But for you, it's the same. But it's not the same because this person entered your life. Do you understand what I mean? They can have Sagittarius in their chart. This person will enter your life, observe you. They like what they see. But it's not going, like, I feel like there is more, like the chapter after the chapter. This feels like a novel, you know, like the chapter after the chapter, where something will happen here between the two of you. This person's interest in you is not decided yet. The reason why it's not decided yet is because it is dependent on what they see of you. So whatever you're doing, they are observing, and then at some point they will make a conclusion about you, like a judgment about you. So how this person will act in your chapter that is after this chapter, which is the next chapter, will be dependent on what they see, on how you behave, how you do things. So you're being observed. I feel like this person that is observing you can change your life for the better or for the worse. Which tells me that they have enough power to do something that could influence your life in one way or the other. So I want to suggest be on your best behavior. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you're doing anything that is like a red flag or an alert, but just in case this person actually has power to influence your life in a bad way. I mean, in a good way, we welcome that, right? But what if there is a person that has power, that is watching you, that can mess your life around, right? Just know that you're being observed. Your next chapter is someone that is behind the scene observing you. And you might not notice it, because I see you not noticing. I see you not realizing that there is something different about your life. So you will continue to do what you're doing right now, not knowing that in your next chapter, there is someone observing you. And they will play a part in your life depending on what type of conclusion they make about you. So I just want to say this, Gemini, you do not want this person as an enemy. So they must be, they must have some type of power that they can use. You know, like let's say this could be, for example, this could be like the boss of the boss, or this could be someone that is a police officer, let's say, or they could be a lawyer, or they could be, you know, someone that can either enhance your life or find ways to destroy it. It's dependent. It's dependent on the conclusion that they make from observing you. Interesting. Okay. Somebody's watching you as a song? Somebody is watching you. All right, let's see who's next. 103, what? 103.37. Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's look into your next chapter. Let's get a glimpse into your next chapter, Libra. Ay, ay, ay. Libra, you have someone here that wants to trap you. And that is the next chapter, and I feel like this is basically saying that you will be trapped. But there is always a way, because, you know, it didn't happen yet. It didn't happen yet, right? So you still have power to be vigilant and to be really paying attention to what's happening, especially with someone here, someone specific, okay? Because I see that in your next chapter, let's say if you don't pay attention, let's say you might not even watch this reading, right? So it doesn't even reach you. I see in this chapter, someone will trap you with marriage. So this is a romantic situation. Someone will trap you with marriage. And once you are together, that's when you realize you made a big mistake in marrying this person. I feel like within a couple of months, within maybe even a couple of weeks, you will realize that you made a big mistake marrying that person. Whether it because they have habits you didn't know anything about, or you see their toxic trait, because, you know, sometimes people wait until you marry them and then they show you their true self, especially if this marriage happened quickly. Because I see that this person is someone that will tell you whatever you want to hear, knowing that they are someone that is not fit for marriage. And once they have you, they'll be like, I can relax now. I can relax and show Libra whatever the fuck that I am. And Libra will not have much to do, or they will not be able to do much. Chris, thank you for the super chat. Happy holidays to you too. So Libra, if you don't see this reading, maybe you will miss the opportunity here to pay attention. Okay, if you do see this reading and you want to avoid being trapped in something that you will regret later, especially after marrying someone, you know, it's going to be sticky for you to get rid of them. Even if you're like, okay, I want divorce, that's going to take time. So if you want to avoid all this hassling and drama, pay attention, don't rush, take your time. You know, it's better to take your time than to rush into something and realize, fuck, I should have waited, or I should have listened, looked, I should have, you know what I mean? The coulda, shoulda, woulda. You can avoid this disaster if you pay attention to the type of person that you're dealing with before you sign your name to something. I mean, for some of you, this could be like a contract of some kind, but I'm more leaning towards marriage. This feels like marriage. This is someone that is deliberately putting something in front of you so you don't see clearly. They could be love bombing you. They could be lying to your face, knowing that they are lying. You know, this is not like a mistake. I feel like this person is going to create a version that is perfect for you so that you lower your guard and rush towards marriage. Once they have you secured, they're going to relax and show you who they really are. So I would suggest do the 3 months theory. If you're dating someone or you are in a relationship with someone, do not rush to go towards talking about marriage until 3 months at least pass. Because psychologically, they do say, I mean, even though there are exceptions, psychologically, most people will reveal who they are after 3 months. I feel like for some of you, this could be even a traditional marriage, where in some cultures will introduce people and they don't really know each other, but then they get married because their religion or their culture requires of them to marry without actually knowing each other. And then once they are together, they find out that that person is toxic or that person is no good. But either or, be vigilant. Don't be skipping red flags, because this is like a massive regret that you can avoid if you pay attention. Okay? This is the beauty of predictions. This can happen, but there is a way to avoid it if you want. I mean, who doesn't, right? If you are gonna find yourself trapped to someone toxic, then you're married to them. Just be careful. Just be careful. Pay attention before you sign your name away. Make sure that you know this person. If there is any gut feeling that is telling you run, even when you have cold feet, you know when people experience cold feet on the wedding day, it is valid. Because if you are marrying someone that you trust in your gut, that there is no doubt that you belong together, you will not have cold feet. When people have cold feet on the wedding day, that is literally the intuition screaming, because that is the last opportunity to not make a mistake. So even when people get cold feet, it's a sign. It's a sign. It's a warning. Your intuition's screaming, run. So you better pay attention to these things. Okay? Hot damn. Thanks for the super chat again, Chris. I appreciate the support. Hang on, let me grab my juice. Let me grab my juice. Do I have a juice here? Yeah, it's valid. Call a car dealer. Anything you sign your name that is not good for you, trust your intuition, you guys. It's like with everything. Honestly, with everything. You should be using your intuition more than you use your brain. Because your intuition has more information about what you're dealing with, way more than your brain. Your brain can only make decisions based on past experiences, past lessons, but your intuition can foresee the future and can also consider the past. So your intuition has more information. Joe, I'm just gonna say Joe, hi. Sonata, hi. So we finished ether, fire, earth, air. We're gonna do water next. Water signs, remember, there are readings coming up for you as well after the live stream. They are ready to go, so I'm just going to publish them right away. So after the live stream, you will see Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer readings. All right, so let's see. Water. Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's look into your next chapter. Let's get a glimpse into your next chapter. Pisces. So interesting because I literally got that energy of overwhelm, and we have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands can mean burden, right? And I see here that you will have two options. Whatever these options are, whether in romance, career, these two options, and you are like, I don't know who to choose, so I'm gonna run away. I'm just gonna not decide on either of them. I'm just going to run away. I'm not going to decide anything. Because you don't know what to choose or who to choose. Now, I have advice here for you because we are in future energy, so you have the ability to change your future if you make different decisions. Because based on what I see here, I see you running away. So in your next chapter, you will have a couple of options, and you will feel overwhelmed or burdened because you don't want to make a decision, and then you're going to run instead. So you know when people say fight or flight, there is a third option for you. I'm not going to decide. I'm just going to run away. I mean, maybe fight or flight is not a best example. Like, let's say you have two options. It's either left or right. And you're looking at both of your options like, I don't know. And you're just gonna go back instead of actually deciding which path to take. Because you don't really have the clarity maybe at the time to make like a sound decision, to discern which path is better. So you're just gonna ghost. You're literally showing up as the hermit. You're just gonna ghost. But the advice that I usually give in situations like this is to trust your intuition, even if you are putting something in front of you and you're like, okay, change positions. I don't know where you are. I don't know if you're going to be on the left or on the right, but I'm just going to trust my intuition and position myself towards where my intuition is telling me to go. And that's where I'm going to go. We literally just talked about how intuition is way more informative than your brain. So maybe what this is saying, this decision is you're not going to be able to decide if you're just going to use your brain, because your brain is deciding based on the past. And because this is a new situation, you don't know which one is best for you. You have to use your intuition. Because no matter how much you fry your brain into deciding which path is better, you cannot see the future. Do you understand? But your intuition knows the future, because there is no such thing as time. When you connect to energy, or when you connect to higher self, there is no time. The higher you go in dimensions, there is no such thing as time. This is why the third dimensional exists, because there is time. Do you understand? So intuition is a must in making this decision. If you prefer to make a decision based on intuition rather than running away, if you prefer to run away, I see that's what you're gonna do, because you will feel overwhelmed with this decision making. So you're gonna choose to run away. But if you want a different outcome, you have to trust your intuition in deciding which path is better for you. Because I feel like this is talking about you are due to experience something new. And sometimes the universe will give you more than one option so that you're not forced into being on a different path, and it will give you a different option so that you choose. So it's not like a bad thing, right? Most people don't get to choose. Most people are just dealing with what is coming into their life. So you will have a choice. This is not to burden you. This is to empower you, to give you, the sense of whatever you want to do, because your free will comes into play. But sometimes, because people don't know which one is better, they stagnate themselves or they run away, which is in your case I see here. If you don't want to run away, you want the fourth option, trust your intuition. Choose blindly. Don't be trusting your brain on this. You can do the eeny, miny, mo. Trust your intuition. Now there's another way to look at this, Pisces. The other way to look at this is to tell yourself, whatever I choose, even if it's not something I prefer, I will gain the experience and the knowledge of what I do not prefer. So even if you choose wrong, there will be a lesson, an experience, something you gain from making a mistake. So even mistakes serve us, right? So if you want to look at it that way, so that you're not burdened and stuck, you can choose something, and even if it's not something you prefer, you can say to yourself, well, I had to be here to know that I don't prefer this. When people say, you never know until you try, and that includes the experiences we do not prefer. But maybe you will choose the thing that is good for you. That is the better option, right? So even if it's a risk of some kind, it is worth risking because it's time for you to experience something new rather than running away. Virgo is already done, Rachel. You will see the timestamps if you can't find the Virgo reading. You will see timestamps after the live stream. Do you? Hi. Asim, hi. Yes, you are, Larna. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 2, 10. Scorpio. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see your next chapter. Let's get a glimpse into your next chapter. Okay. I laugh because you will have a new obsession. So whoever you are crushing on right now, Scorpio, whoever you're obsessed with right now, because I am assuming that you are obsessed with someone because it's a stereotype, you know, Scorpios can be obsessive. But whoever your crush or whoever you're obsessing over right now, you're gonna have a new one in your next chapter. They could be a red flag since the alarm went off. Your new obsession is toxic. I was gonna say Virgo, maybe because I saw Virgo in the chat. Can you guys hear me? We're live streaming, I can't pause it. Hang on. Close your ears. You know my neighbor is always fucking burning something. I swear. Old people. Old people always burning shit. See? Told you. Anyways, maybe you should take this as a sign, Scorpio. Your next obsession is gonna be, should be avoided. You know what I mean? Just in case, because the alarm system went off when I was talking about your new obsession. I mean, we do have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is drama. Wow, interesting. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting your new obsession could be also equally obsessed with you. And not in a good way. You know, like sometimes when someone is obsessed with you, it's kind of like, ooh, it's interesting, or it's kind of like thrilling. Yeah, this is not the type of obsession you want. Or should want, at least. So, in your next chapter, a new person will enter your life and you're like, oh my god, forget all about my other crushes. That one looks nice. Okay, let me obsess over this person for a while. But it's not a good obsession. I mean, I'm taking the alarm into consideration. With the Five of Wands, yeah, With the Knight of Swords, yeah, it's a little bit too aggressive, or can be even, like, this person can be even, like, a little unstable. And I say a little, because I'm trying to be nice, which is very rare. So I want to say be cautious, Scorpio. Be careful what you wish for. Especially if you're the type of person that is like, ooh, I want someone to be obsessed with me, like I am obsessed with them, or like I am obsessed with my person. You know what I mean? Be careful, because you could actually get what you wish for. This person is younger than you. They are attractive, you know. I'm not saying that you will be obsessed with an ugly bitch. They are attractive. But, you know, it's those ones that are attractive that you have to kind of be a little bit careful with. You know, they look good on the outside. It looks good with the packaging. But bitches be crazy. Okay? So, I see a new obsession, you know. Maybe you will realize that this person is toxic, or this person is like obsessed with you and you lose interest. Who knows? But I see you obsessing over someone. New obsession, new crush. And they are attractive, younger. But let me tell you, they are mentally unstable. Or if it's not like mentally unstable, they could be just like someone that attracts drama. You know, sometimes when someone says, trouble always follows you, they are that type of person. Where even if they are not like crazy, they could be someone that attracts a lot of drama. So even if they are not crazy, they could have someone around them that is crazy. You know what I mean? So just be careful. Just be careful. Ay, ay, ay. It was that loud, huh? Yes, just skip one reading and you'll reach Pisces. Pisces already done, and we just finished Scorpio. Personal readings are done on Sundays alone. Tanya, that is crazy. Next, that tried to force himself. To the point he hired a hitman? Did you fuck the hitman and record a video and send it to your ex? You should have done that. It's like, hitman, come on in. I'll fuck you. Go kill my ex now. That sounds like a good plan, you know what I mean? I saw actually a movie where there was a hitman in her apartment waiting for her. And when she got home, she realized that there was a hitman. And she was like, how do you like your tea? He was very surprised by that. He was very surprised by that. They ended up fucking, basically, but he was surprised that she was offering him tea even though he was an intruder. It's like, okay, I'll take tea. 2 sugars, please. And they talked for a while, and then they ended up fucking. Flex, you need to be locked up. Fucking weirdo. You need to be locked up, away from society and the public. I think I've seen a clip like that, Trinity. Mabel, we're talking about next chapter, not your current chapter. All right, let's see who's next. 131, Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, Cancer, your next chapter. Let's get a glimpse into your next chapter. Let's see. Oh, I'm shuffling backwards. Hot damn. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. The person that is playing hard to get with you right now in this current chapter is going to regret that very soon in your next chapter. Because in your next chapter, I see you being with someone that is way better than the person that is playing hard to get. And they will see it. You will seem happy. You will seem like, you know, like life is good. Especially if you share on your social media, or maybe they will see you in public. The person that you will end up with in your next chapter is going to be more attractive, more loving, and they're definitely not playing hard to get. They're gonna regret playing hard to get with you. This is someone currently that you are trying to get with, or trying to force conversations, or trying to, even if you're dating them, you could be like, so when can we meet again? And they're like, I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy. Or we're gonna postpone, I have to cancel. That bitch, that person that we're talking about, that's person, okay? In your next chapter, you will meet someone that will not treat you like this, that will appreciate you, that will make you very happy. And this person will have front seat watching you happy with someone else. You know, this feels like you're going to teach someone a lesson. And that is the person that we're talking about, the person that you're currently experiencing the games that they're playing with you. Well, in your next chapter, you're kind of like, oh, you know, I'm glad I didn't settle for that person, or I'm glad nothing happened between us, or I'm glad things didn't go far. Because that person, in your next chapter, you're going to be like, above and beyond. Well, this person gets to see you. It's like, I should have maybe put more effort. I should have made you feel important. And they will get to watch it. I don't know how they're going to watch it, whether in public or online, but they will see it. So basically, this feels like revenge, but without you actually going after revenge. You know what I mean? I don't know why this reminds me of Princess Diana. You know, when Princess Diana got divorced, and she wore that revenge dress, and everybody was talking about how gorgeous she looked in that. I feel like you will have a moment like this, where you will look your best, feel your best, and they will see it. Or maybe they will hear about it. The vibe here is the revenge dress. You know what I mean? Even if you're not a woman, it's the analogy. You will be glad nothing happened between you and this person. Like, you will be glad things didn't progress. You will be glad because this person that is in your next chapter is way better. Way better. It's almost like, you know, you could be actually like getting on your knees and saying like, thank you, God, for not letting things happen between me and this person that I thought was my whole world. And then a better person showed up in your life. It's like, thank you, universe, God, Lord. You saved me from a shitty situation, or what could have been a shitty situation where I was begging for attention. Thank you. Thank you for sending me a good replacement. Okay? Yeah, they do say the best revenge is no revenge. Or the best revenge is success. The best revenge is you focusing on yourself. It's true. Because a piece of shit is not worth your time. You know what I mean? And if you are also karma's favorite, you know, karma will deal with it without you lifting a finger. Alright, you guys, that's all the signs done. You will see the timestamps if you missed your sign or a sign you want to check or a placement. You will see the timestamps in the comment section. All the timestamps, okay? And Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer readings also coming up after the live stream. I'll see you guys later. Take care.